Stacy Jeanette again, reporting from Sea Air Space, where our booth was a hub of activity on day 2. Members of our leadership team huddled with potential customers, prospective suppliers, and military leaders from around the world. Again, there was extreme interest in the Constellation class of the United States Navy guided missile frigate. Fincantieri Marinette Marine President Richard Hutt provides us with an update.
Yeah, the frigate program is going terrific right now. Shipyard continues to develop. Our CapEx is on track. Huge buildings going up in Marinette, which is exactly what we need to do as we introduce to the fleet the Constellation class. We're finishing our detailed design, final decisions on the suppliers to get the in-yard need dates achieved. The workforce growing to be able to do the production, and I'm very pleased with where we are right now. So the frigate program is exactly what the U.S. Navy needs. I think we've had a frigate gap when the Oliver Hazard Perry class went away here about 5 or 6 years ago. So I look at the frigate as two things. One is the forward presence and the partnership development. So I like to put that in a bin that prevents war. And we do that by being out on point, interacting with our partners, showing our commitment to partnership and alliances, and that is huge. And you got to do that with numbers. You've got to do that with a shallow enough draft to get in and out of ports, and be on point interacting with folks. So that's one. The second thing is to be out there with credible combat power. And as we've talked in the past, this is DDG-like capability with smaller magazines. And with smaller magazines, keeps the price down, keeps the numbers of sailors required to operate the ship to a reasonable level. And again, it builds our numbers up quicker, which is something absolutely critical. But when you take a look at the combat systems that go on this ship, absolutely state-of-the-art. SPY-6 radar, gives us tremendous capability. 32 VLS cells, 21-round RAM launcher, variable depth sonar, highly capable in multiple missions for the United States Navy, provides great power individually, part of a strike group or an ARG, or part of the fleet in general operating forward. One of the most important characteristics that I think for Constellation, and we get a lot of this from parent design, but we also get an awful lot of this in the maturation process, kind of the interaction back and forth with NAVSEA. So we've kept one of the tenets being designed for our sailors in the foremost area. So safety, lethality, survivability kind of drive the decision making. We're looking at the bridge design, so I want to keep that clear so we have great visibility, we have the right information for the right mission for that bridge team. We're taking a look at engineering, the number of engineers and how we do maintenance, as well as operations. The whole sustainment piece on the ship is vitally important. We're going to do it a little bit different with upfront engineering, with maintainability as part of that consideration, and condition-based maintenance, so we do maintenance when we need to in the areas that we need to prevent failure as opposed to respond to failure and not do extra maintenance when necessary. I am very optimistic. This is a ship that's going to be a game changer for the United States Navy.
Fincantieri Marinette Marine CEO Mark Vandroff weighed in on the exciting possibilities ahead.
It's a really exciting time now at Fincantieri. We're doing 3 very interesting and important things all at once. So obviously the first thing we're doing is completing our work on the LCS class, and this weekend we're going to put LCS 27 in the water with a great side launch and a great christening ceremony. We're really looking forward to that. And then we have to finish 25, 27, 29, and 31. The second exciting thing is that we have a modified LCS for a foreign partner. So along with our teammate Lockheed Martin, We're going to be producing 4 multi-mission surface combatants for the Royal Saudi Navy under an FMS case with the United States Navy. And then the really exciting thing is the Constellation class frigate. This is the future surface combatant of the United States Navy. It's a multi-mission frigate designed to be both high-end and low-end warfare. It's based on an Italian FREMM, another Fincantieri, part of the Fincantieri family of yards design, and something that's been successfully produced. And first ships of a class are always exciting. They're always challenging. I've been involved in 2 in my career. I was part of the crew of the USS Arleigh Burke, and so I got to experience what a first of a class was like when I was a surface warfare officer. I was then in the program office for the LPD-17 class when LPD-17 was delivered to the fleet, so I got to experience what that was like from NAVSEA. And now on industry side, I'm privileged to be part of the team that's going to bring a first of class to the Navy from the industry side. I'm very excited to be part of that industry team. I'm very excited to be with all my teammates in Marinette that are going to design, manufacture, and deliver the Constellation to the United States Navy. So yeah, so this FFG platform, the Constellation class frigate, how it aligns with the National Defense Strategy. If you look at the current National Defense Strategy, and it's really remarkable that our focus has stayed pretty constant over the last 5 years, even across 2 different administrations. The challenge of the 21st century is the Indo-PACOM region, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and maintaining balance there. One of the things that the Department of Defense refers to as a free and open Indo-PACOM, the ability to keep the sea lanes and other lanes of communication in the Pacific, which is the world's largest and most vital body of water, free and open and free from coercion from a potential hostile state action. And to do that, you need presence. And to do presence, you need ships that are capable of being put on station and maintained on station that can provide credible combat power over a range of missions. And that's the frigate for the United States. That's the Constellation class frigate. It's the ability to be present in the Indo-PACOM, forming partnerships in peace, deterring conflict, and then being able to fight and win should conflict occur across a broad range of missions. So that's the Navy's vision for the Constellation class, is its ability to compete and win in the Indo-PACOM, and that's our job to produce that platform for the Navy. So to talk about the men and women of Fincantieri Marinette Marine, and I'll extend this to talk about our partner yards in the system of shipyards in Wisconsin, the men and women of Bay Shipbuilding and the men and women of Ace Marine. It's a real privilege to be part of that. These are dedicated workers who really do a very difficult and demanding job. It is hard work to weld. It is hard work to pull electrical cable. It is hard work to fit pipe. And yet these men and women do it. They do it day in, they do it day out, safely and with attention to quality. There's really an untold story about the American shipbuilder and what the American shipbuilder contributes to the defense of the nation. We've got shipbuilders right in the heartland here in Wisconsin. They're great, and they put in a hard day's work every day, and I just couldn't be more proud to be associated with them.
In early evening, in what has become a Fincantieri tradition at trade shows across the United States, visitors were treated to a delicious serving of Wisconsin cheese to pay tribute to the Midwestern values and work ethic of our 3 shipyards and fine Italian wine to celebrate our Italian heritage. So once more, Sea Air Space proves to be a very effective platform to promote America's premier shipbuilding team and the world-class warships in our extensive portfolio. I'm so proud of all of our people who worked so hard to make 2021 Sea Air Space an overwhelming success.